It's Michelle Barone, and I am here with R.E.D. Red, here with my girl, Ashley McPherson. What's up, Ash?
Hey, what's up?
You know, Ash, we have an important person in the room.
Yes, we
She
do.
knows a lot of important people, and I want to gift her something right when she gets on. I want to talk to her about our favorite brand, Rock and Roll Design.
I was waiting for you to bring it up. I'm so glad we got into it. I'm wearing 3 of them today. I'm wearing the white, the clear, and the pink.
The pink I just love on your skin tone.
Thank you so much.
pretty.
Thank you. I got my whole pink wrist here. Got my good vibes because of Rock and Roll Designs.
That's right, and I love that each bracelet has a meaning. It's so important. I love the matte black too. It's super cool.
We're both wearing white. Let's give her white.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So let's welcome her, Nicole from MB Talent Services. She's the founder and CEO, and she also is the founder and CEO of the Cookie Cups. Welcome, Nicole.
Hi, it's so great to be here. I'm like so happy to be here and see you again, of course.
You too. And I you know, when we first met, we met at a PR event, right?
Yep.
And it was awesome. We just hit it off. I was like, what do you do? You're like, what do you do? And I'm like, we got to make some magic happen here.
Yeah, it was like true magic.
It really
like,
was.
You just never know who you're going to meet at any given time. And both of us, I think, are the same in that way. We're always kind of like just have our eyes open to new opportunities. And it's just, you know, I'm so grateful that we met.
Oh, me too. And while you're here, like I said, I want to give you a beautiful piece of jewelry from Rock and Roll Designs. Every guest is getting one on season 4, and we're so excited about it. This design is really sleek and gorgeous, and it comes in this beautiful plastic case. You got to check it out.
Isn't that so cool?
Beautiful.
Right?
It goes right in there.
And it's branded black and gold for us. That's one of our favorite colors.
I love that you can see inside it.
Right?
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us as a guest.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Now we can all twin.
That's right.
Love
we can
it.
Twin. So I would love to talk to you, Nicole, about a brand that you started on your own. It is not easy to do this type of brand.
No, it is not.
And I can't wait to share where it's going, how it got there. So the cookie cups, let's see the packaging.
So this is actually one of 14 kits that we have now. It's our newest addition, the Superhero Sauce Kit. This is a line to teach kids how to cook.
That is so cool.
Ashley, you ready to use it?
I'm like, I feel like me and Lily can have a little girls' night. Lily's her daughter. She's 4 years old.
It's so fun.
Like,
and honestly, like I've made the recipes like at home for my daughter and for my family. And whether you're a kid or adult, like it's like they're amazing. They taste so good.
I gotta be honest, the kid or adult thing, because I could use it too.
I really like love the look of this whole
But
package.
it comes
like
with like the thing about what we do is like we create a whole experience. It's not just like ingredients in a box. Like you get the apron, you get like all the tools, like the spatula, the whisks, everything you need to make the recipe is literally in this box.
Wow.
I love that. And I love that it's a superhero design.
Yeah, and this one comes with a superhero mask so they can feel like a superhero. So we have a lot of things like this, from our pizza kit to our pretzel kit, ravioli, like caramel rolls, like, I mean, the list goes on.
Yep. And, if you are listening, you can always watch so you can see the packaging on YouTube. It is really cool. It's family friendly, fun. How'd you come up with the idea and how'd you start it? I'm just going to pick up the box so everyone can continue to see it. Right. But let's talk about
So this is kind of an interesting story. I actually started this brand 9 years ago out of my home kitchen. I started baking in my kitchen one day and came up with this cookie cup concept. Which then became 2 bakeries in the Twin Cities area. So during the life of the bakeries, we really specialized in cooking classes and birthday parties for kids. That was really like the draw. And during the pandemic, when all of these restaurant closures were happening, we were caught right in the middle of it, unfortunately, and came up with this way to kind of package our birthday parties into a shippable kit.
That is
so smart.
Iconic.
That is so
I
smart.
love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like what started as 2 kits during the pandemic has now become a whole line of 14 kits and growing and growing. And we are about to launch like the biggest partnership that I could have ever dreamed of this September.
Oh my God, tell us more.
That's exciting.
So we are launching into Kohl's.
Yay, that's awesome. Congratulations.
We will be on the holiday display this year in a few hundred of their stores.
That is
so
amazing.
cool.
Round of applause. Come on,
That is so
folks.
cool.
You know, I can't imagine
Thank you.
what that feels like after all this time, right?
It's tricky. You know, it's been a road, but a good one. We've been on Good Morning America, the Today Show. We were on the Drew Barrymore show last year. So, you know, I know that people like the product, and I feel like if you see that response, you just kind of keep going and keep like developing. And we partnered up with some really great sales reps last year in Minneapolis, and they work with some big retailers. Kohl's is one of them. So they introduced the product line, and the rest is history. So we're really excited. I'm really excited. And, you know, it's like, as much as this has been an adventure already, I feel like this adventure has just begun in a way with this new partnership. So it's like, you know, it is really hard to start from nothing, to start a brand from nothing. But to see it grow like this is, you know, it's like everything. It's like all the hard work, like all those hours, like I've spent in a warehouse packing baking kits and putting flour and sugar into bags. Now there's a reason for it.
Oh my God.
That's so rewarding.
You know, we haven't featured anyone, you know, with a physical cooking product on the show. And when I heard about this, I was really inspired because I thought about my kids and how today, you know, kids are at a loss of cooking. They're not cooking as much, right?
No easy bake ovens.
No, there's easy bake oven sales are down, right? So, and they're not doing as much home.
Well, you wonder why.
I know.
Hello.
Well, you're not doing as much spending as much time in the kitchen.
Right.
And I think that's a good thing in ways because life is more convenient and we're able to do it. But I think that it takes the family aspect out of family.
Right.
Because where you spend a lot of time is in the kitchen, especially being
especially
Italian.
with us, yeah.
I mean, we make,
Well, you know, I remember, so I think, you know, we're about the same age.
Yep.
I remember like baking with my mom growing up in the kitchen. There weren't as many products on the shelves kind of thing, and home baking was more of a thing back then. And you probably have some of those similar memories too with your family. But the kids now, it's like all about the technology, right? Like they're on the iPad, they're on the cell phones, they're playing the video games. It's just to give them something they can like learn and feel and use their brain and have these skills that they can use for the rest of their lives, starting from when they're 4 or 5 years old. It's like it's a different kind of experience.
Yep. No, absolutely. And I think just teaching them to be in the kitchen and be family oriented is so important.
Yeah.
Because families focus around food. Friends are focused around, life is focused around
I feel like that's
food.
all of our memories growing up.
Exactly. I mean, that's
Everything.
It really is. I mean, even if you're not a big eater, because there's a lot of people out there who don't eat a lot and don't love food, but if you aren't, you're still congregating around a table.
Yeah, and think
You're
about
still,
like the Super Bowl parties. Like just everything is like around food. Like, you know, holidays.
Thanksgiving, we go
Thanksgiving, like everything. So to have like your kids like involved in the kitchen and like want to do this stuff with you at such a young age, is just so, it like changes the dynamic, I think, that they can be involved and not sitting in the other room watching YouTube.
Yeah.
It is. It brings the family together.
They can be creative. I mean, obviously, cooking isn't like you're making an art project, but that's something creative
It
that
is
kids
kind of
don't
art
get
though
to.
in a
I
way.
think it is.
Like
Yeah.
actually, one of our kits was voted like the #1 edible art making kit by Women's Day magazine.
That's so cool.
Our dinosaur chocolate making kit. So it is kind of like we give them paintbrushes, but they're painting chocolate.
Cool.
It's all
Okay,
edible.
cool.
So
That's
it is
better than
It is a
YouTube.
little. There are some kits that are kind of like art in a way. But you know what's better than art you can eat? I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, you get a reward at the end of doing all of it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will say what I love too is that you make it themed to kids. Superhero box. You have the mask. Like those are the things that kids want because it's interactive and it's what they enjoy. And you know that's what McDonald's did a really good job at was creating those bright colors that kids are attracted to, right?
Yep.
And it's not half as rewarding because I always love McDonald's, but it is McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
With all of the crazy things that go with it.
Yeah.
This is a great way to spend time with the family. A very kid-friendly brand and to enjoy a great meal.
100%.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing it with us. Now, I want to talk about being a publicist.
Yeah.
Because not only do you own this incredible The Cookie Cups brand, but you also own a PR firm called NB Talent Services.
I do.
She do it all.
Do that?
I mean, it's like, it's a balancing act, but it's one I'm particularly good at. And I have a real passion for doing PR and for helping brands like get their name out there. And, you know, it's just, when you see a client on TV, it's like, it's just, you feel like you've done something for someone else. So it's kind of like my way of giving back a little bit. I think.
Definitely.
You know, obviously I'm running a business, but it is kind of my way of helping other businesses grow at the same time. So it's, for me, really rewarding.
Michelle, have you seen these stunning pieces from Rock and Roll Designs?
Absolutely. I am obsessed. Like, this white jade is my absolute favorite. It goes with every outfit.
Totally. I love that piece. I'm actually wearing it as well. I feel like every time I wear it, my vibes are just so high.
Oh my God, me too. I have to tell you, same here. It's either the chunky white bracelet or necklace for me. Love them. It's not too over the top either.
I feel like I could dress it up, dress it down. You know, I can wear it out. I can wear them to the gym even. I bring them everywhere with me.
Yeah, and they're like really strong too. Like, they don't break and they're chic. Love it.
Rock and Roll Designs has definitely become a staple in my accessory collection, and Rock and Roll Design can become a perfect addition to your collection too. Every piece of jewelry is custom, and every crystal has a special meaning that will help you with your self-care practices. Check out their websites at www.rockandrolldesign.org to find the perfect piece for you.
You know,
Definitely.
I couldn't imagine being a publicist, just kind of running around with every person that like wants their product or service or themselves to be out there. That's hard. Because you're you know, when you're publicizing someone's brand, and that could be them, there's so many things that are sensitive to them. Can you tell us about, and let's talk about some of the craziest things that have happened, because you put something out and they're like, I didn't want that out, and you're like, but it makes you look great. And, you know, have there been some of those types of moments in your life?
You know, I think that the way, you really have to be transparent with clients, and you know, give them the proper expectations. That's really the most important thing, because I think a lot of times if people have never worked with a publicist before, they have their own idea of what this is going to look like in their head. And they have to know that they have to keep an open mind, because when you hire someone or a firm to kind of create what your brand is going to look like to the public, it may not be exactly what you expected as a founder. It may be something that appeals more to the media or to like the trending stories that are out there that they can kind of be a part of. So without giving super specifics, I think that, you know, transparency is definitely the most important thing. Like, and just because, like, for example, a plastic surgeon might do Botox, and they also do like tummy tucks, right? But Botox is trending right now. So that's what's going to be the biggest hit. And that's what people want to hear about on the news, because they want to know if it's safe. They want to know if they, you know, if it matters how old you are, if it matters how many treatments you need to get to make it effective. Like, tummy tucks just aren't as big right now. So that's kind of how the media works, right? You have to go with like what will work at the given moment. So like, that's a good example, I think.
That's a really good example, because if you try to be too outside of the box, right, and you promote something that's not going to take, it's not going to take. It doesn't matter where you put it. But if you do something that's relatable or is trending or is, you know, notable, actually notable, which is what you identify, right? Those notable moments that really make someone known for something. Those are the moments that you want to capture and put out there. So
I feel like JoJo C was kind of doing that right now. She's changing her whole brand, but she's kind of doing it in like a different way, where everyone's like, what are you doing? Like, she's going for the shock factor effect.
Yeah, she totally is. And you know what? It works.
It's working. Everyone's talking about it. I don't know one person that isn't.
My favorite things is like when, I don't know, so I watch a lot of people doing all kinds of stuff with food, because this is like my thing. Jennifer Garner, have you ever watched her food show?
No.
It's like the funniest. She's so funny. it's very much from like a home cook perspective, but it's so amazing to see like what she's doing too. Like in, that's not her product. She has a different product within Baby Space, but she like was able to kind of take what she's known for and who she is and like literally do something completely different.
Yeah,
right?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That people love. So I think that's kind of on the same track, but it's really interesting to see what some of these celebrities like have also done that's totally off of what they usually do.
Yeah.
So
I feel like JoJo's just such an extreme, like literally going from bows and like rainbow colors to, I don't really know what those
she's
are.
also getting older too. Maybe that has something to do with it.
I think she kind of said something along the lines of like she's trying to kind of get herself out of that like child star kind of phase.
Yes.
She's Miley Cyrusing it.
Right.
That's what she's doing right now. She's going from what was it called?
She's
Hannah Montana
to Miley. Yeah.
She's
And that's
Miley
what she's doing. She's
Cyrusing.
wearing that leather suit. What the heck was she wearing on the red carpet like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
What?
Well,
She
I
looked
think
like a dominatrix.
She did it like very extreme. I feel like it was like overnight. Like she was wearing bows one day and the next she was in like all black.
I know. That's the Hollywood effect.
Yeah.
That's what folks like Nicole do here.
I mean, look at Blake Lively with her dress that
my God, yeah.
turned into 2 dresses.
Yeah.
I think, that was really
She always has people talking.
Or
creative.
Kim K. I mean, let's just talk about this
know.
for a second. The waistline, at the Met Gala. That was like, I have never seen anything like that before, and I rarely comment because I don't like to judge. I just really, think to myself, how far are people going to take this? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Especially someone on that level. And what message does that send to young girls?
Yeah.
It's
definitely interesting. Like they get attention for everything. Like Kim was on the carpet and she got attention just for wearing like a sweater that she threw on and was holding. And everyone freaked out about it.
Yeah.
And then
feel like
everyone wanted to buy the sweater, right?
I know.
Right.
It's
the
amazing.
sweater went crazy, but I think it was
She can
like
do anything, I feel
she
like.
can do anything.
She
It's
can
a
do
metal
anything.
dress.
Yeah.
It's like really amazing what she's done, I have to say.
Oh my gosh,
I
Like,
love her, and I'm
She
not
built an
criticizing
empire.
her waistline.
some
I think
people-
it's amazing.
Oh no, I know. She does like to push the envelope.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yes.
that she would agree if she was sitting here.
Right. She
That's
knows
what
how to
she's-
get people
yeah.
talking too.
And she's
Yeah.
the reason. That's the reason she's who
Right,
she is.
yeah.
I love her. She's amazing. I can't wait to meet her. I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
She's
Oh,
really
definitely.
smart. I mean,
Yeah.
just with all her businesses,
All
it's
of
like
them,
amazing
yeah.
what she's done.
Her whole
So,
family.
I give,
her mom.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
She's
You
the
got to do their
master.
Yeah.
PR. Come
I'd
on
love
now.
to.
We'll go meet
Well,
them together.
Chris, call me.
You'll make it happen for sure. Absolutely. Who's like someone that you've worked with that you absolutely loved working with that you're like, oh my God, favorite client ever? One of your favorite clients ever.
One of my favorite clients ever. Well, does it have to be someone like famous?
No.
Okay. Gosh. Well, I have this. She's a luxury matchmaker.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Her name's April Davis. I hope she doesn't mind me talking about
Yeah.
her. But she's wonderful, and she literally like brings people together so they can fall in love, and she's really a wonderful person. I loved working with her. We've known each other for a long time, and I've worked with her over the years in different, on different projects. But she just, she does things in a way that is not your typical. It's like she really is doing the vetting and really puts people together hoping that they'll find love. She's worked with different celebrities. She's been on The Housewives of OC and like different shows, and she's made matches for people all over the world.
I have to say, like, that's incredible. I have a secret, though. I love to matchmake, too.
Oh my God, that's so
And
funny.
She's not successful at it though.
No,
That's the
Not every
difference.
well, no one is, and no one has 100% success rate
Yeah.
in
Well,
anything, right?
well, I appreciate the
What's your
respect.
success
Yeah.
rate?
But my success rate is 0 for 0. But here's the thing.
Right.
I love to matchmake, and the way that I do it
That's
isn't based
amazing.
on behavior or what you like. It's
Yeah.
two people with a pulse. And if you're in the same room,
Like if she finds out you're single, she's finding the next single person and she's pairing you two
That
up.
is
that's just
so
the way I roll.
funny.
And you know what? Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you
it
never
doesn't work
know.
long term.
One day.
Not
One
yet.
day it'll
Not
stick.
yet.
Right,
Never say
right.
never, right?
You're getting there. You're getting there.
But
no.
it's true, Nicole. I'm not kidding. Like I
That
would be
is
like,
so
oh my
funny.
God, Nicole, you're single. Oh my God, I have a friend for you. And I'd call him up and be like, hey, do you guys want to go on a date? And you'll probably end up on a date because you trust me.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
But no, you're a good
never
friend
know.
matchmaker though. Like my best
Yeah.
friend Gabby, like she introduced me to her, and she was like,
Yes.
"You guys are gonna love each other." And we're like, "Oh my God, don't force it, don't force it." And the second we met, we were like inseparable.
Yeah.
So she could do it with friends, just not relationships.
I do
yet.
good with relationships
I
too.
mean, friend matches are good too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I
right?
prefer that anyway.
I think I'm more of a
Yes.
connector
I love that.
than a relationship builder, but I love to matchmake. So I cannot wait. I think I'm talking to your friend April, and I can't wait for her to come on and talk to her about
No,
matchmaking.
you will love her. She's the best, and she's really good at what she does. It's really interesting. She'll explain the whole thing, I'm sure. But
I'm
Can't
so
wait.
interested.
but anyway,
to
it
hear.
is really interesting. It's
And
an
it's-
interesting business.
And it's so nice of you to talk so kindly because, sometimes it's hard to do what you do, position people in the right way with the right message and do everything right and then make sure they're happy with it. And then it's on to the next thing, right? Because it's always getting them their next thing. And it's a tough position to be in. You're
Yeah.
always on the grind. You're always on your phone.
Yep.
It's hard to have that work-life balance.
Always.
Right? And you have a little one, right? Little
Yep,
girl.
I do. She's 6. She's in kindergarten. Hi, Addie.
Hi, Addie.
She's so fun. She loves to, she does everything from rock climbing to swimming, and
love
my
it.
she's
gosh.
just like a fun-loving kid and loves to go shopping. And
Oh my God, she has a shopping buddy.
she is my shopping buddy.
I love it.
You're my
But,
best friend.
Yeah.
And
she's
do you guys
amazing.
use your cookie cups together?
We do. So she's kind of like my top tester.
Oh my God, that's
kids.
perfect. Yeah.
But she's always giving me like ideas.
I
She's
love
like, oh,
that.
we need to make a marshmallow kit. We need to make a gummy bear kit, a
Wow.
giant gummy bear kit. Like she just has so many ideas. I'm like, oh, you're so cute, Addie. Like, she was literally born into this brand like since she was a baby. So she's really seen every single step of this, even as like a little girl, which has been interesting. And I mean, we give them to her friends at birthday parties and stuff like that. So, anyway, it's been fun.
That's so cool.
She's my little partner.
I love that. And I love the big gummy bear idea. Kids
I know.
love that.
Right, that's like genius. Like she's coming up with business ideas
well,
at 6 years old. That just shows like how
She
creative
knows
you can
it,
get.
like, it's crazy. Like, and her ideas, I mean, she's a 6-year-old, so she's watching TV, she's like seeing all this stuff, and she really, it's amazing how her mind works, and she can like take some of the stuff that she sees, and she's like, oh, like, we should do a kit about this. Like, we should do like a chocolate dipping kit for dipping fruit in chocolates or whatever. Like, I'm like, who are you right now? Where did you come from? Like, what?
And thank you for that idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so adorable.
That's so
What has
cute.
been throughout doing all of this? You've done some incredible things on the PR side, incredible things in the cookie cups, and having a daughter. What's been your most iconic moment?
I mean, I think my most iconic moment was, maybe the kids, when the kids were on like the Drew Barrymore show.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That's
I
a
love
moment
her.
right there. I love Drew
was-
Barrymore.
I
What
mean-
was she like?
Well, I didn't actually meet her. Like we sent kits, and they gave them away as audience gifts to
I
the
love
whole
that.
audience.
That is so cool.
Which was amazing. So, but they talked about them on air. I mean, it was amazing to have like that validation from someone like Drew.
Yep.
She really just, if you know Drew, I don't know her personally, but just like whenever you see like videos of her and her talking to like her audience and things like that, you see the authenticity.
Absolutely.
And she's not doing this for attention. She's doing it because she literally just loves what she does. She loves talking to people. She loves connecting. All the brands that are on her show, like she has chosen to be on her show for one reason or another. It's a different kind of thing than some of the news shows out there. It's a little more like personal and handpicked, and it's coming from like a good place.
Yeah. I love that. And
So-
she seems so authentic.
Especially for a child star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I mean, she's had like quite the adventure. So
Oh yeah.
She has. It's unbelievable. And you know
Still
what? She
doing her
never had to
thing.
do anything crazy to get the
Right.
attention.
See?
either.
Nope.
She's got to be real.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you could leave your audience with one piece of advice through all that you've been through, what would it be?
Oh gosh. I would say for me, like, don't expect everything to be like an immediate result. If you want something to happen, if you want to make something happen, you need to persevere. You need to give it time, and you need to just do whatever you think is best to move your business, your brand, yourself forward, even like in a relationship kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Just put your best foot forward at any given time and do the best you can, and that's all you can do. You just keep in mind that like not everything is going to happen overnight, but like I started this baking kit brand. It's taken years to get to where we are, but it'll be worth it.
No, absolutely. It already is. You're going in
Right.
coals, girl.
It's also
You're
amazing
going
how
in
far you've
coals.
gotten.
Oh, that is so cool.
That's
I'm so
amazing.
excited for you.
We'll be there at the stand.
Yes,
at
we
Kohl's.
will. We'll take pictures.
I will be too. I'll be at another Kohl's waving.
Yeah.
We'll represent in New York. Yeah.
We'll represent New York. Oh my God, thank you so much. And thanks for what you're doing for our youth. Getting them to cook is really important. It's
Yeah.
important to spend that family time and to eat healthy, nutritious food. So thank you so much. And thanks for sharing your time and flying in. We
Yeah,
love
of
you so
course.
much. So where can people find you if they're looking for PR services or want to promote their own brand?
Yeah, so you can find us at nbtalentservices.com or on Instagram at nbtalent. And the Cookie Cups is at the Cookie Cups or thecookiecups.com. It's really that easy.
All right, make sure you check her out, nbtalents.com. That's right. And it's Michelle Barone Online. You can find me everywhere. You can also go to michellebaroneonline.com.
You guys can find me at Ash McPherson on all socials.
See you soon.
Bye.
Had a moment of clarity.